I love that the day before he died, my brother Tony was sitting with him that day, and he found out my dad was reading this book series for 20 years, the Dresden Files. There was a summer release of the newest book coming out on July 14. And my dad shared with Tony that he was pissed they weren't going to get to read it, because he had waited about 4 or 5 years for this new book. And Tony took it to Twitter in hopes that his tweet and the community retweeting and tagging the author, Jim Butcher, would get Jim's attention and get my dad an advance copy of the book, Peace Talks. And within a few hours, Tony received a message from Jim's associate. Hey Tony, tell your daddy he's in luck. Jim wants to hook him up with both Peace Talks and Battleground, the 2 Dresden Files novels coming out this summer, and I will make it happen. We were all in tears when the message came through, and then Tony told my dad, some of you may have seen those pictures on social media. My dad was elated. I'll be damned, he said, which is equivalent to a backflip for most people. And then a few minutes later, I'll be damned. He could not believe it. My dad clung to that book for the next day and a half, besides talking with some close friends and family, but he made sure to listen to as much of that book as he possibly could. His goal was to finish both books before he passed away. Unfortunately, he only made it to chapter 19 of Peace Talks. The book was playing as he started the transition. He tried to turn the volume down but was disoriented, and I asked what he needed help with, and he said, turn it down a little. Instead, I knew the transition was happening, so I paused the audio, and in silence, I looked at him sleeping, and I started to cry silently. Within what seemed like moments, his eyes quickly opened, and he snapped at me. April, turn it back on. I just wanted you to turn it down a little. Okay, I'll turn it back on. My brothers were laughing hysterically in the room. He was so adamant about listening to these books before his time ran out. And after he passed, the room was silent, only the book audio playing softly. And my mom, brothers, and I huddled around one another and we cried together. That audio was still playing in the background. Honestly, too afraid to turn it off at this point. Jim Butcher's creativity is an extension of him as a human. It was everything we needed in that room with us during those most difficult times. We are grateful for the energy that Jim poured into the books. It not only inspired my dad and our family, but it should inspire the creativity in all of us. A reminder that our work matters far beyond what we could ever imagine. And a reminder that we are touching others in ways we may never know. A reminder that our creativity is a gift that we release, and it will take on a new energy of its own once we part from it. I remember when I was about to turn in my book Pressing Forward for the final time. This was it. No more edits, no more changes, no more critiquing, and I got stuck. I couldn't submit it. What if I missed one misspelled word? Which I did, by the way. What if there's a part that doesn't make sense, or I could tailor it a little better for the reader? What if I forgot something? What if I used the wrong word and diluted a sentence that was supposed to really create an impact? And my publisher said the most profound thing to me. He said, April, art was never meant to be perfected. It was only ever meant to be abandoned. May my dad's journey be a reminder to us all that we should live while we're living. Or, depending on how you look at it, we should live while we're dying, because we're all dying. We just don't have a diagnosis and a prognosis and medical experts directing our path, reminding us constantly that you're dying. And maybe these moments right here at this funeral home, honoring my dad's life, fully aware of his death, rightfully bring us face to face to where we're all headed at some point or another. It's a moment for a heart check. Are you happy where you are? Are you at odds with someone and you miss them, but you're too stubborn or strong-willed to reach out and work it out? Work it out. Trust me when I tell you, work it out. Do you overthink, catastrophize, and keep yourself limited and stuck? Let this be a reminder. Stop doing that. May we treat our hindrances like art. We're not to be perfected. The hindrances are not to be perfected, only to be abandoned. Over and over and over again. And when we come upon those obstacles that lock us up in terror and make us want to run away, and we will face those obstacles, we surely will, may we feel that fear, not label it as good or bad, not let it stop us, and remember that the freedom we so desperately seek is on the other side of what we fear most. It's not about running away. It's about leaning in.